I watched you get stuck in that kind of indecision where you weren't in a place you can move forward. And, some of the best people in life are good partners because they help you excel. But sometimes we think the best person for us is around us. But at the end of the day, we know that they're holding us back. So talk about now, like it's scary sometimes to go off on your own, but I could feel that you were being weighed down from the future. And now, as crappy as that was to get out of that relationship and start fresh, I feel like your business has really excelled and you've been able to do a lot of things that you didn't probably feel like you had the freedom to do prior. So talk a little bit about the positive, kind of getting out of that
Oh
negative
yeah.
situation and going off where the grass actually might be a little bit greener.
I'm let's see, I'm 25 to 30 pounds lighter than when I got divorced. I still own a significant chunk of real estate. It was expensive getting divorced, but I own more real estate now than I did. I'm able to feed 7 additional families, close to be 14 with these closers, so that's dope. The business is overall profitable. We've had our ups and downs, like we were talking about before this recording, right? Everybody's like, wow, Dave, must be so nice. You're so out of touch. I just wish I had your business. And I'm like, cool, my business lost $113,000 last month. You want it? No? Oh, okay, shut up. It's, there's all kinds of stuff, right? It's always ups and downs. There's always a new fire. I've been wearing my firefighter outfit a lot lately with some problems. But what has really transpired is the confidence, right? Like I'm much more confident in my ability as a leader, as a business owner, as an entrepreneur than I ever was. I'm more confident in what I bring to the table. I dated a young lady, kind of a whirlwind this year, like 3-4 months. It was incredible. And although it did not end the way I would have personally liked it to end, it showed me a lot about what what I'm capable of, what I'm ready for, what that next level of dating could and will look like when the right person shows up. And so, having been even in that short period that we were dating, just seeing what a positive partner can do and what that force for good can be in your life was very refreshing because, dude, like my ex, I don't know what the deal was, but I mean, I'll tell you this, like I wrote my book while we were married and she's never read, to my knowledge, a single chapter of it, right? So like to be married to someone who doesn't even read your book is, kind of a weird thing. And so like to be able to date someone who like cares is like, dude, the world's my oyster. Like there's a lot of upside in a lot of ways. So yeah, lost some weight, bought some real estate, tripled the business, had a couple decent dates since then, open to the future, really struggle busing to work through my relationship with God right now. That's probably a big, I feel like I'm in this odd rut of like doing the actions and things and yet not feeling like the relationship is where it should be. So trying to work through, reconcile that, and spending a ton of time with my kid. I just got a super dope, it's gonna be fun for me. I'm speaking, I'm the guest of honor at a Marine Corps ball next month. It's a reserve ball, smaller unit. One of the guys in my community, he asked me to be the guest of honor. And I'm like, dude, the last time I was at a Marine Corps ball, I narrated it and I had to introduce the guest speaker. Now I'm going to get to be the guest speaker. And even more cool, it's on a weekend that I have my kid and, they're going to let him come. So we're going to have to put my kid in a suit for the first time. And he and I are going to have to go to a formal military ball and he's going to watch his dad speak. And I'm like, this is cool. I may never have had that support system from my ex-wife. And to be fair, my kid is probably going to be kicking, screaming, and bored the whole time, right? But it'll be very cool for me to have him there. And I think, eventually that'll be a core memory, I hope, for him, but for sure for me. And so a lot of cool stuff going on in life right now, man. I'm just blessed, and I got great people around me, on the team, like of these 9 people. Do you know Alex Felice? I'm sure you do.
Yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
he's on the team. I'm like, I hired one of my absolute best friends, like me, my COO, and my community manager are all totally financially free, and we do this for fun. And it's a super dope place to work from. I'm like, none of us need this. We're here because we like it. It's cool.